Yo, so in this video, I'm gonna dive directly straight to it. That wasn't good English, but yeah, I'm gonna go straight to it and talk about what I would do if I had to start over with only $100 to my name, right? Now, starting broke is not the end, but obviously when you start from zero, starting from zero, obviously, me personally in the position where I'm at now, is gonna suck, but obviously it's not the end. First thing that I would do is study my previous habits that got me to where I'm at with only $100. Once I understand, not only study, but I study and I understand what habits got me to where I'm at with $100. And the second thing I would do is set up a system that will make sure that I don't get to that point with $100 no more. Because if I'm starting from scratch with $100, it means I'm starting from scratch, right? So study habits. Everybody, even if you're working a job that you make $3,000 a month or $2,500 a month, whatever minimum wage is, right? If you look at all your spending habits, look at where you're spending money, look at where money is constantly leaking, look at all the vices and all of that. If you study these habits will grow even bigger the more money you make, right? Most people don't know this until you have actually gone through the cycle of making serious money, right? So first things first, I'll study the habits and what got me to that as low as $100. Second thing is I'm gonna cut all the useless spending, right? Build a system where I'm gonna cut all the useless spending that got me to that position. And then as well as I will get into the mindset of not wanting to spend to impress others, because that's something a lot of people deal with, right? Spending to impress, taking a girl on an expensive date to show her that you are the man, this, that. She doesn't care, bro. Honestly, she would appreciate if you actually came up and be your natural self towards her and watch her, see you get up from $100 to whatever, right? She shouldn't even be on dates if you had $100. But hey, obviously, build the habit of not spending to impress others, right? And then as well as, if you are down to $100 and you don't have no stream of income coming in every month, zilch, get a job, right? Get a job. Most likely will be a job in sales. Obviously, let's say I'm down to $100. I have $0 to my name. I have only $100 to my name. I don't have none of the skill sets or no 2 million followers across all platforms. I have none of the skill sets I have now. Yeah, so I'll do all those 4 things that I said, right? Study the habits, cut out all useless spending, as well as get in the mindset of not spending to impress others. Get a job to have some sort of income coming in. Right now that I have these first 3 already set up, once I get a job, the amount of money that I'm obviously going to be saving on a monthly basis is going to be good. Well, get the job, and then the job is either going to be a job that teach me some sort of skill, right? A sales job, 9 times out of 10, right? And then as well as reinvest majority of the funds that I get sales job to learn other skill sets like content creating, marketing, any high paying income skill. I'm going to be reinvesting into buying books, right? So I'll be in a phase of 3 months locking. A lot of people want to make money quick. There's no such thing as overnight success. You need to get that idea off through your head. If you're watching this video and you think there's going to be making money online fast, it's not going to happen, right? Obviously, there are blueprints like in my program. I don't know if you guys know this, but I have a separate program called TikTok Shop Affiliate, called Affiliate Launchpad, where I help coach people start and scale a TikTok Shop affiliate business. But we don't promise no crazy guarantees, right? We tell you we're going to teach you the skill sets, give you the blueprints and tools to get from point A to point B. It's an investment that goes with it. I'm not gonna discuss about that on this channel because it really doesn't matter. I'm not here to sell you guys or anything. I'm just giving you guys an example that there are programs out there that can make you money, but we don't guarantee any crazy guarantees. We tell you make your first $2,000 from this, possibly in like, you can make it within 30 days, you can make it within 2 weeks, you can make it within 2 days, you can make it within 6 months. It all depends on the amount of volume you put in and how fast you're able to retain the information that obviously we give you in the program. So with that being said, so I'm gonna, like I said, first things first, study the habits, cut out all useless spending, get in the mindset of not spending to impress others, and then get some sort of job that teaches me a skill, right? Preferably sales, because that's the easiest skill. I wouldn't say it's the easiest skill to learn. It's a skill that has the most opportunities that you can learn while earning, right? So sales, and I'll reinvest the majority of the funds that I make from the sales job into more self-development, right? So buying books, buying coaching programs, buying masterminds, whatever it is that I have to buy, spending money to, teach myself high-paying income skills. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set up a 3 to 6 month plan to go from having $100 to my name to now making consistently $10,000 to $20,000 per month. First 3 months, it's gonna be obviously locking in, getting a job, reinvesting it back into my education, right? You're learning more sales, maybe high ticket sales, content creating. And the following 3 months is gonna be actually executing on acquiring customers or just executing on the high income skill that I have learned from the first 3 months of working and investing into myself, right? With the $100 that I had to my name, I'm gonna buy a couple books. One of the books I'll buy is $100 Million Offer by Alex Hormozi, $100 Million Leads by Alex Hormozi. Obviously, like I told you guys, learning how to, first things first, learning what got me there. And one of the books that I recommend reading is Discipline. I think I've showed you guys on this book, The Power of Discipline. This will help you see all your flaws and patch it up, right? So I would do all of these things. It would take me 6 months to go from $100 to my name to making $10,000 to $20,000 per month consistently, right? And this would consist of me working 10 to 12 hours a day, right? And yeah, that's how I'll go from having, if I had to start over with $100, is what I would do. And going into 2026, I'm doing like some sort of reset. It's not really a reset because I have other streams of income that don't require my time to be involved. That still comes in on a monthly basis. But as far as like what I'm actually actively doing and running my business wise, I'm doing a reset. So it wouldn't be like starting from zero, it'd be like starting from 30%, right? But yeah, that's essentially what I would do. And what I recommend any of you guys do. If you're at your lowest point right now, study the cycle. You'll probably, if you're at the age of 24, 23 and up, right, you've had enough data. You've studied your life from the time you turned 18 or from the time you got a job to 23. It's been like maybe 5 years. Let's say, yeah, like from 18 to 23, 5 years. You've had 5 years. You've built up enough data to realize what in the world are you doing wrong. Go and look at your spending habits, build the data, look at your spending habits, look at all your transaction up until 23. Try to see, okay, what did I, like, how was I feeling when I spent that, right? And now come up with a rule that you make. Maybe my rule, for instance, is I need to take 10 minutes before making any decision of spending anything over $200. The reason why $200 is because, I mean, like, there's not really much, and I'm talking as far as things that I want. These are not needs. Needs has to be done, right? I'm talking as far as my wants. So come up with look at your financial situation, look at your statements. You have to be very disciplined too. So yeah, definitely need to get that book. So the first $100 here, I'll just get maybe about 6-7 books of a bunch of different books of discipline, right? Financial. Another book is The Psychology of Money, right? I'll get The Power of Discipline, Psychology of Money. I'll probably say hold up on the $100 million leads and $100 million offer by Alex Hormozi. I would say get Psychology of Money. I have all those books here, but I have to just look for them to make this video. Psychology of Money, Power of Discipline. This other book, Think and Grow Rich. That's the first book everyone getting into entrepreneurship should read, right? Think and Grow Rich, and then as well as Psychology of Money was like the huge one, right? Because if you're starting back with $100, Psychology of Money, you need to really lock in. Psychology of Money and The Power of Discipline are both two, and as well as Think and Grow Rich. Those 3 books, invest $100 to get it, and then read those books, write down core principles, executional steps that you've learned from the book that you're gonna apply into your own life, and start executing them. Right, that's what I personally would do if I was starting over with $100, and 6 months later I'll be right back making $20,000 per month or more. Right, so that's that right there. And yep, hope you guys like or got some sort of value with this video. With that being said, you know the drill. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to help the YouTube algorithm, so this video can reach a lot more people. Maybe share this video with your friends, family, if you think they can learn something from it as well. But with that being said, see you guys at the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. Peace.